Alright, so on today's episode, if you want to call it, we're going to try to build a housing deal for the animals. I know this thing's looking a little chintzy. Yada yada yada. We got all our wood though. Don't mind the tripod, but we got our wood. We're gonna put it about smack dab right behind them goats. That's probably the flattest area, is literally right here. That's probably about the flattest area. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I might do a little bit of explaining. I might do a little explaining on what exactly I'm doing. I'm no professional. I'm not. We just slap her together and go. But hopefully she'll last quite a while. It's just going to be it's not going to be a permanent structure. It's going to be a structure we're able to move with probably my truck is probably the only thing that'll pull it. I don't have anything else. I ain't got no tractor. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. You guys just enjoy the Alrighty. It's been about 3-4 hours since we first started this. I told you guys I was gonna kind of talk you through, but like we're kind of just winging it. I mean, we kind of know what's going on. Like, we've done projects before, but nothing quite to this extent. Like, I think it looks pretty small in the video, but I mean, she's pretty decent. I mean, she's all right. I need a couple more 4x12s right there. I need 2 more, and then in the corners, right, can I find it? In the corners, right there. In the corners, we're gonna do 90s. This way, this way, this way. Whichever way, we're gonna do 90s. We're gonna do 90s on each corner because it's a little wobbly. I know once I put OSB on it, it'll like hold it together. But yeah, so the dimensions of this cat, the dimensions are 16 foot long, 12 foot wide, deep, wide, whatever you want to call it, and then 8 foot high in the front, and then it slopes down to 6 foot. I don't know what roof degree that is or anything. I tell you, we're just winging it. But I mean, yeah, this is day 1. We need more wood. I don't know if I'll do OSB. We might wait till next week to do OSB. I was gonna do tin, but tin is almost double the price of just OSB. Plywood, 1/2 inch will be fine. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna paint it. Guys, to put down in the comments what color we painting this thing. We painting it the red. We painting it the red. We painting it gray, a little modern action. I don't know. You guys let me know. And then I'll catch you tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Alrighty, we're back. We just got a second load of plywood. We got 15 sheets of plywood. OSB. We shall see if that's going to be enough. I kind of just guessed. I know I needed 10 for like the outside of it, but I didn't really account for the roof, so probably needed. Well, I have another piece in the garage, so we'll be chilling. But got the next load. Got the 2 more 2x4x12 foots for the roof. And yeah, we're just gonna get right back into it. I don't think I got helpers today, unless somebody just magically shows up, which probably won't happen. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse, and we'll get after. We're putting we'll put those 2 on. We're putting, so it's not as sturdy as I'd like it to be. So in the corners, we're gonna put our 90s there, or our 45 angles to make it stronger. We could put it like X's, like boards going all the way across there, but we'll just put them at the corners. We'll see if that's enough. I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if the animals will leave me alone. They're kind of just sleeping. All right, it's break time. I got, what do we got? Got 4 sheets up. I mean, it's decent. It was kind of not square at first. So in the time lapse, you probably saw me walk around a little bit trying to figure out what I needed to do. But what I did was raise this corner up. Yeah, I raised that corner up so we could get that done. This one we put a brick in the back where the goat is. But I would say we're pretty decent, to be honest. I'll trim that off at the top, which will be fine once I trim that off. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing for today. I'll do some more tomorrow, and we're just gonna keep slowly working on it. Because hey, keep down over there. But yeah, working on it tomorrow. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done this week. We're gonna work this whole week. After we get off, we're working on this. We're gonna get her done tomorrow, baby. We're back with the lean-to build, barn build, animal enclosure build, whatever you want to call it. We're back. We're on day 3. We're going to get, while I cut off a little early, I went inside and then I was like, hey, you know what, I could do a little bit more. So I came back out here and I put this front piece on, that front piece, and we did 2 more side pieces, which, I mean, you see me do one, it's the same concept. But yeah, we're gonna get those other side pieces cut. As you can see, we got this piece here, which is the same on the other side. But we are going to, it's 3 foot, and then it should be by 8 foot. Cut the same thing for that piece, and then for the back, it's a little over 2 feet. It would have been nice if I could have ripped one right down the middle, which I think I could probably get away with, which is what we might do. But hey, do what you can do, you know. But yeah, day 3 of the build, we're gonna get right into it. Okay, this is the end of day 2. We got the side walls. This is the end of day 2. We got the side walls completed. We got the back wall completed. Nice. So what we need to do tomorrow is we're gonna work on the roof, plus show you guys here. You see how the plywood's hanging over? Because I didn't cut them, it's just hanging over. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put the roof on first. You put the roof on first, figure out where that's gonna overlap, and then we'll chalk line snap it, and then we'll cut it with the circular saw on both sides. And then yeah, we're gonna get this roof hopefully done tomorrow. I may or may not need to pick up some more screws. I'm running a little low on screws. But yeah, that's day 2. We'll get after it tomorrow again, baby. Alright, we're back with day number 3 on the lean-to animal build. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we brought back the old stash, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna work on the roof. That's pretty much all we're gonna do. We're just gonna work on... Excuse me. We're gonna work on the roof. We're gonna put plywood on top, and then at some point we'll have to buy the tin for it. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna get right into it, and hopefully this will be the last day we're working on it in a row. Then we'll wait till the weekend and actually finish it. Enjoy. Alright, that's the end of day 3. We got the roof on. As you can see, that gap right there. Yeah, my measuring must not be the greatest. But if I would have started the 2x4 right at the end and did 2 foot on centers, it probably would have lined up a lot better. So we wouldn't have this gap, because everything would have shifted over a little bit, but oh well. Live and you learn. What are you gonna do? We'll, I didn't run strapping or whatever going across. Whatever that's called. I didn't run strapping because it's just a lean-to, man, for animals, so it'll be alright. We'll run some 2x4s coming across from here to here. We'll do that. So then once we put tin over top, it's not really gonna matter because it's gonna cover it up. But yeah, we got some structure to make it more structural. Should be alright. It'll probably be alright. Full sends only, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much done with the work for this week. I'm not calling it done yet. We still got to paint it, and we got to fix a couple boo-boos that I made. But for this video, it's going to be okay. We're back to working on this thing. It's about 4 or 5 days from when we last worked on it. Need a little break ski, you know. But yeah, the pigs are enjoying it already, as you can see. But on today's agenda, we're pretty much finishing this thing, except like paint. So over here, we got the tin. We got the tin for the roof. And then we have these 1 foot pieces that you can see daylight through there. We're gonna make corners. It's like trim, essentially, is what it'll be. Nice. But yeah, it'll essentially be like trim pieces. It'll make like a perfect square. It'll make like a perfect 90 on the corners. And then, as you can see, we still need to cut the roof line. So we're gonna do that today. That'll probably be first. We'll end up snapping a chalk line for that. then yeah, we'll do the roofing. This looks fine. This will all just end up getting painted. We'll end up doing the roofing, do this corner, do that as well. And yeah, that should pretty much be it for the build. Other than paint. Which paint, I'm still not quite sure. Look at this. Look at this. What are you doing, girl? I feel like it's probably hot in that tote, no? She can't hear very well. Shocker, right? But yeah, so... And also, in here, we are going to be building a hay feeder, like a creep feeder, in this corner over here. Somehow on the wall. I looked some stuff up to figure out how I'm going to do it, but I think I want it to fit probably 2 bales, so I can just literally throw 2 full bales in here and not have to worry about it for weeks. Because the pigs don't really eat the hay, and the goats eat the hay, but I got 4 little goats. I mean, it's not. They eat the grass too, so. So yeah, at some point we're gonna figure out how to do that. I don't know if that'll be in this episode. It might just be a completely different video on how to build one. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I guess sit back and enjoy. Okay, halfway done for the day, probably. But it looks decent, right? It looks decent in the timeline. It look all right. So yeah. It looks like a good side, yeah? We reinforced the middle, that middle gap right there. We didn't have a strapping. We didn't have any strapping going across there, so threw that in, threw one in at the corner. As you can see, I did it on the inside. It's not really for structural. It's just to keep the plywood from not slapping around at the top. On both sides, she's still chilling. Sorry, too loud. But yeah, we put them little pieces up at the top. Worked out pretty well. Yeah, we're gonna rip down the one. They're a foot wide by 8 long, so we'll have to cut a little bit off at the top, which is fine, but we're going to clean up our corners here. It'll probably look decent. I don't know. We'll see. First time for everything, right? But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put some tin on the roof. But yeah, it's going pretty decent. Me, myself, and I. It's going pretty decent. Enjoy. Okay. We got the roof completed as far as we can. Miscalculations on the measurements. I didn't account for overlap. Shocker. So yeah, we're short probably 1, 2, 3. I'm probably just gonna buy another 4 sheets. 3 sheets might be enough, but I guarantee I go to do 3 sheets and then I don't have enough. So we're gonna get 4 sheets and then we should be good. But other than that, I mean, it's looking like a barn. I don't know. Well, a barn side by side, I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't know if we're gonna do anything with the gap here. I don't know if we're gonna do anything with that gap to try and cover it up. We could, but I don't know if it'd really be worth it. Maybe. I mean, our corners look good here. That looks good. The back's just probably, it's always gonna look like that. That's fine. We need ventilation anyway. But yeah, roof's decent. I crimped it already. Try to put some weight on it, on my knee. Crimped it just a little, just on one of the fins, just on one. Just crimped it a little bit. But I mean, yeah, we'll probably go get that tin tomorrow. You guys don't need to see it. You guys kind of get the gist of what I was doing up there. But yeah, other than that, we just got paint and then build a slow feed hay feeder. Sounds like a plan to me. But yeah, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, baby. There's plenty more to come. We got a whole bunch of improvements we need to do around here. But yeah, love you guys. Peace.